Next on TCM, The Curse of Frankenstein, then The Mummy, and later, Curse of the Demon. John Carpenter plays devil's advocate tonight.
John Carpenter, thank you so much for coming back on TCM for night 2 of the Carpenter Zone.
I am ready to take you there again.
Tonight
Alicia.
we have a lineup of horror films. What are we going to watch tonight?
Well, the first thing we're going to watch is a movie that kind of defined my feelings about horror, The Curse of Frankenstein. 1957, Hammer had a hit with the Quatermass experiment. They decided to remake all of the Universal old monsters, so they picked Frankenstein first. And this was the first time Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee were together on screen. Frankenstein and his monster. Directed by Terence Fisher, one of the great directors of horror, British director. They'd put a diagram of the set up on an easel, and he would say, we're going to move the camera from here to here. It was all done ahead of time, before the actors even arrived.
Wow.
When it was released, it was reviled by the British press.
Really?
For sadists only, said the newspapers.
Oh my gosh.
Because it had a lot of color, blood. There it was, right in front of you. No, the old Frankenstein is pretty tame by this point. It's a brilliant movie, but it's tame. Boris Karloff's interpretation of the Frankenstein monster had a bit more pathos in his performance. Christopher Lee, he was after you. He was vicious and mean. They decided to Hammer, we're going to put it right out at you.
Yeah.
And they did.
What do you think of the look of the creature? Because it's a very different look to James Whale's Frankenstein's creature.
It is. But think about what the Frankenstein monster is. He's a combination of a lot of surgical splicing together of bodies and brains and arms. So it looks pretty real to me. It terrified me when I was a kid. But when I say terrify, it was joyous. I loved it.
What do you think it was that really captured you?
Somebody somewhere far off from me, was thinking like me and presenting me with this incredible thing. And it was, the performance was amazing, and it just inspired me to want to do this.
Yeah.
But that meant I was nuts as a kid. So this was a movie, Alicia, that my father came in the theater and dragged me out of.
Oh, really?
Because he read the British critics calling it for sadists only. He decided this would warp me forever, this movie. And oh my God, I was like a wet puppy going home. Oh no. But later on in his life, before he passed on, he said, these movies inspired you, didn't they, John? I said, yeah.
Yeah.
They gave me a career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you have to wait very long before you could see the end?
Yes.
Film? Yeah.
I snuck back in. I think it was the next day.
Did you?
Went to see it again, see it all again. It was on a double bill with another great Hammer science fiction movie called X the Unknown. Oh, I recommend that highly. It's a really great movie. Anyway, this is a great movie.
Well, let's see the film and then we'll talk more about it afterwards.
Okay, are you
Here
sure
it
you're ready?
is. I got my fingers ready. You got your fingers
Curse
ready? Here it is,
of
The Curse of Frankenstein. So this is a Frankenstein film that is more about Baron von Frankenstein rather than the creature, but an amazing performance by Christopher Lee as the
And
monster.
for Peter Cushing. As an actor, he loved props. He loved to handle things. Christopher Lee hated it. But they were close friends. They were absolutely pals, and they did an amazing job.
Yeah, I think they made 22
Did
or
they?
24 films together.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. This movie has a stunt in it that I still can't believe was done. The creature is up on the rooftop with Hazel Court, and Frankenstein's up there with a gun. He wants to kill the monster, but he misses and shoots poor Hazel in the shoulder.
Yeah.
And here comes Christopher Lee after Peter Cushing. So he sets him on fire, and the monster's burning up. What's he going to do? He falls off into a vat of acid below. Now, the stuntman had one take at this, into a vat. It's like a coffin. It's that narrow.
Oh my gosh.
And he had to fall into it, and he did it. First take.
Wow.
And didn't hurt himself, and he could have killed himself. So
Wow.
I'm amazed at that.
Yeah, and this was the days before they had a lot of safety precautions.
That's correct. That is
no one
correct.
was looking out for
No
him.
safety in these days.
They're like, just
No.
fall off.
Go for it.
You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
you'll be fine. Don't worry.
So how do you explain the importance of Hammer Studios to people who don't know about them?
Hammer Studios was a kind of a, I guess, low-budget British studio, and the producers set up shop in a castle. They hit upon remaking all the Universal monster movies, and they just kept going. Their horror films were around the world. They informed us baby boomers. We loved them. We loved every one of them.
Well, we've got another Hammer horror coming up next.
We do.
So, John Carpenter, thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely.
And coming up after the break, we will see Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee together again in The Mummy. So keep watching.
Next on TCM, The Mummy, then Curse of the Demon, and later, Cat People. TCM's hooked on a feline tonight.